In our industry, for a long time, the most successful comics were always the mean ones. And I think that that was very hard for me because that just wasn't. I would get calls to do roasts. Will you come and roast this for someone's birthday party or another comic? And I would go, could I just go and talk about how much I like them and do sort of a, can I be a cheer roast or a toast, And because if you weren't mean, it was something that, have you seen this interview with Sarah Silverman where she talks about Paris Hilton
Mm.
pushing back against how harsh Sarah was on her in the aughts? And Sarah said that was what we were expected to do, to be mean. If you see those, the successful women of the last 20 years, Chelsea Handler, Sarah Silverman, Amy Schumer, their comedy comes often from a place of meanness. And that was called edgy
Hmm.
instead of mean. And I think now
Yeah.
we're starting to see that. But that's been really hard for me. And I look back and I'm like, could I have done it differently? Like Sarah says in this piece that she did that you couldn't do comedy with a heart. Let me tell you something. That was my bio. My bio would say the headline was comedy with heart. And
Oh,
it could be done, just not in the successful ways that other people expect, success to come for comics. But for me, I'm pretty happy with the way things turned out so far.
you're great.
Thank you.
I love it.
What am I to be bitter?
This show is essentially just me telling everybody how much I love them. It's just
Oh, then
like I think
I'm
you're so
honored.
talented and so funny, and I've said that on every show. But I just, when I met you, I felt that warmth. I felt that connection, unlike I do with a lot of people. Like I meet a lot of people and then I end up loving them, but like you, I just felt embraced and warmth,
Oh,
like
I'm glad to hear that.
encompassed me.
Yay! I'm glad to hear that. That's because you don't always know, right? We move through our lives and we don't know how we touch somebody in an emotional way or impact them. And look, have I done things that people will tell you that I was horrible? We could talk about loyalty. I'm fiercely loyal, but
Mm,
I'm
mm.
one of those people where if you're gonna take advantage of a situation of our kindness, then the opposite. I am as fiercely vengeful.
Mm,
I would
mm.
say, like, it's ugly. Because
Yeah.
if I give you everything I've got, and that's then you take advantage of that or throw it back in a way that is vindictive, then I don't have time for that.
Yeah, amen. Hi, everyone. Thanks for watching the I Love Funny Women YouTube channel. You can listen to this interview and many more over on our podcasts wherever you get your favorite podcasts, like Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and ring the bell for notifications.